Welcome to the Jeddah Corniche, one of the fastest circuits on the calendar. But let's see who will be fastest of them all. We're about to set the grid for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Yes, it's qualifying.
All right, let's have a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio copy.
Here are the top 5 cars as things stand. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute 30.3. Norris, Piastri, Leclerc, Tsunoda and Gasly. Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are Bortoleto, Behrman and Lawson. They're in third. Okay, so their best lap so far, 1:30.7. P20. Here's a quick position rundown for you. The top 5 are fastest lap at the moment, 1 minute 30.1. Norris, Piastri, Gasly, Hamilton and Leclerc. So, just ahead of us in this session at the moment are Antonelli, Bortoleto and Behrman.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. Welcome to one of the fastest races in the entire calendar, and while it's one of the newer races on the F1 World Tour, it's already staked its reputation as a fan favourite. It's Jeddah, and it's the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Gasly, Hamilton, Charles Leclerc and Tsunoda, Albon, Fernando Alonso, Russell and Esteban Ocon, Doohan, Verstappen, Nico Hülkenberg and Stroll, Sainz, Hadjar, Liam Lawson and Andrea Kimi Antonelli. Bortoleto and Ollie Behrman rounds off the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done, Anthony Davidson. Look, we know it's not where you start, it's where you finish, but let's talk about the start now. What's there to help the drivers get away well?
Big pressure at the start of the race, Crofty, for all of them, up and down the grid, no matter where you are. But the drivers these days, they practice, practice and practice. They have rigs with them at the circuit where they can sit down with the actual steering wheel from the real car, and they've got lights that they react to. The clutch paddle is tailored around the driver's hands, around their fingers, so they can have optimum position before they start. So there's so much thought and effort that goes into getting these cars off the line.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check, copy.
Okay, incredible parking there, nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get a good launch as the race starts. Now use DRS now available. P12, you got P12. Our gap to first place, 8.0 seconds. Stroll is ahead of you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Alonso behind you now. Okay, they're on fresh hards, and that's 49 laps to go. out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. Currently P11. Okay, gap to leader, 9.4 seconds. It's Verstappen ahead, and gap to the car in front, 1.5 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. That's Stroll behind you. They're on fresh mediums, and that's 49 laps to go. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. To your teammate ahead, 4.0 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're currently 5th. Time last lap, 1:36.9. Okay, let's try and overtake them now. If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do. Ocon is ahead of you. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 0.9 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. And the time last lap, 1:37.8. Right, you're closing in by around 1.4 seconds a lap. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 3.0 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. Time last lap, 1:36.9. Push now, we're boxing this lap.
Copy that.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed. Okay, let's go now, come on. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres. Okay, this isn't your true position. They haven't pitted yet, so don't waste time fighting. Bring your tyres in gently and let's go for it. Pierre is in for his stop now. And Seitz is stopping now. Systems all looking good, head down. P10, you're currently in P10. Okay, so gap to the leader, 43.7 seconds. Okay, Bortoletto just ahead, let's push. Okay, gap to the car in front, 2.6 seconds. They're on old mediums, Ocon behind. They're on fresh mediums, and that's 33 laps to go. You're lapping around a second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up. you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors, so I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data, so keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems. We've got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button. Okay, gap ahead, 8.5 seconds. P9, you're running P9, keep going. Our gap to first place, 42.8 seconds. It's Verstappen ahead, and gap to the car in front, 8.5 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Bortoletto's behind you now. They're on old mediums. Safety car, no overtaking, reduce your pace. Systems all looking good, head down. Tyre condition still looking good. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please. Okay, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. Pierre is in the pits. Right, let's go, come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. P9, you're running P9, keep going. Okay, so gap to the leader, 28.9 seconds. Okay, that's Tsunoda just ahead. Come on, push hard. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Ocon behind. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 21 laps to go. Safety car in this lap, safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Use your overtake button more, it's time to utilise some of this energy, come on. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. P9, you're running P9, keep going. Okay, gap to leader, 4.0 seconds. Tsunoda's ahead of you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Ocon behind. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. And that's 14 laps to go. Good job, nice overtake. Distance to the leader, 12.6 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Leclerc behind. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. final lap, final lap. Push, push. You've got P7, 7th place. Okay, so gap to the leader, 0.9 seconds. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Russell behind. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. They seem to have an issue. Okay, final lap, let's go, final lap.
Felt quite good.
The checkered flag is out. We're going to be hearing that Dutch national anthem again because it's victory for Max Verstappen.
They had to be decisive with their overtaking today as they worked their way through the field. And those kind of race victories are so enjoyable because it's not just like winning from the front. They really had to work for it today.
What a day it's been for Formula One, and what a day it's been for these three drivers. Time for the podium celebrations. Time for our drivers to celebrate. One of the all-time greats celebrates yet again. It's another podium, it's another top step for Max Verstappen. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.